How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. My beautiful wife Jennifer, happy Mother's Day to you, and my wife Jennifer and my mom Josephine, happy Mother's Day. My wife and mom passed away this year, 2025. A few months ago, this is the hardest year of my life. Yeah, I'm really feeling it. I knew I was gonna feel it today. I can't, man. This is terrible. I'm gonna be honest with all of you. This is terrible stuff. Look, what could I do here? What do you? It's like everybody wants me. I talk to so many people, and they're like, Rich, you gotta be strong, and I am strong. I am strong for my kids. I give them as normal and as happy of a life as I possibly can, and everybody knows it. But people expect me to not be upset, to not be hurt, like how is that possible? How could you not be completely devastated that you are in a situation now where you're alone in life? I mean, seriously, it's just me. I think it's with you and the kids. The kids are dependent on me. They count on me. When I had Jen, my beautiful wife was here, we were a team. This is what nobody understands. We're a partnership. You understand? We were in this together. My mom, God bless her health wasn't so great, but emotionally, she was a big support system for us. She loved us. She loved the grandchildren. She loved them so much. It's a shame that after her triple bypass, my mom was. Let me tell you, when I was a young kid in Brooklyn, my mom was Wonder Woman. She was Wonder Woman. I still, to this day, I picture her doing like 10 things at once, cleaning, taking care of me, taking care of my father, taking care of, even we had a little dog, a Shih Tzu. That was my first dog, Benji. Crazy, man. Do I listen to Kanye West? Guys, this is a serious live stream, man. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. So anyway, a lot of people are coming here on these lives and they don't realize that this is a very, very serious live stream. And they're coming here with their humor and jokes. Now, typically, I'm a funny guy. Not today. I'm going to be honest with all of you. Today, I'm not a funny guy. Well, if you don't care, you shouldn't be on my live stream. Doesn't that, you follow me? Like, why are you on the live stream if you don't care? Go somewhere else, get lost. This person. Anyway, forget all these people. All right, so You know, I know a lot of people want to come here and joke around. It's fine. I'm just going to ignore it today. I can't. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too heartbroken today. I'm just too heartbroken. I can't. I can't engage in the silliness of all this stuff that you guys do. So I'm just going to focus on what the live stream is about, pouring out my heart, pouring out my soul, how much I miss my wife and my mom. And that's what this is about. I have to stop. I should probably even just start this from I'm gonna just start this from the beginning of this live stream because there's too many psychopaths here. There's a lot of psychos here, I think. Yeah. Hey Rashad, yes, it's Mother's Day. And unfortunately, it's a very, very tough day for me because my wife and my mother passed away this year. So it's a very, very tough day. Good morning to you. God bless you, Rashad. Thank you, Kim. You know, I just wish everybody could understand that. Someone asked me, am I struggling financially? Well, this is what happened in my life. I'll try to explain to you. I had a life where I was dealt a certain deck of cards. This is what people don't understand. You know, my wife, when she got stage 4 cancer, I was working in sales. I was in sales for 20 years. You know, when she got stage 4 cancer, she needed me at home. She needed me to be there for her 100%, help her, help the kids, take care of everything. So I became her full-time caretaker, and that's what I've done for a long time now. And my mom, unfortunately, she had a very tough marriage. There was a lot of fighting. Thank you. God bless you. My mom moved in with me and my wife when we first got married. My mom's been living with us for 20 years. So I've been taking care of my wife. I've been taking care of my mom all of this time. This year, unfortunately, my wife, after fighting the good fight with cancer for 10 years, she passed away. And it was also, she had aspiration pneumonia. Now, you understand how dramatic this is. She was only 46 years old. She's the mother of our two beautiful children. She was the love of my life. She had cancer, but that doesn't mean that's me. I loved her with all my heart and soul. And the children loved their mom with all of their heart and soul. And this is a tremendous, tremendous heartbreak for us. And, you know, we were a very happy family, despite the fact that she had cancer. She was a fighter and she fought really hard because she loved her family. My wife loved her children more than anything else. She loved her husband more than anything else in this world. And when my wife passed away and my mom passed away, let's put aside the tremendous, tremendous emotional hurt. The tremendous emotional hurt. There is a financial hurt because I lost that household income. That household income of $7,000 a month, which was me being my wife's caretaker and taking care of my mom. So yes, so I have to work hard now to not only to cope with the two hardest heartbreaks of my life. My wife passing away, my mom passing away, the two rocks of our family, the two most important people in our life. I have to also get back on track financially. And, I play the piano. I do this service called the Thank You Song Service. if anybody will do a small either Cash App or something, super chat, I'll play a nice little song for you from my heart. God bless you. I call it the thank you song. I give you a big shout out. When more people come, someone could type out my Cash App for me. I'll pin the comment. If you want, I'll just give it to you now. If someone could type this out, just all you have to type out is put like Cash App. You could put the $. It's Richard Lavoie. That's my Cash App. The $ Richard Lavoie. That's a capital RICHARD, capital L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, O as in Oreo, I as in Idaho. So if someone could type that out for me, I'll pin the comment. Cash App, $ Richard Lavoie. It's the $ capital RICHARD, capital LEVOI. That's close. Okay, so there's two things you got to do different, Kim. You got to put the $. You got to put the $ in the front. But listen, you spelled it wrong. It's a capital L, E as in Edward, VOI. And the thing is, there's no space in between my first and my last name. So connect them. Connect my first name and connect my last name. So everything else is right, but you have to connect the first name and the last name. The last name is spelled capital L, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. There you go. Perfect. So I just pinned that comment. Elgist, I'm truly sorry for your loss, man. Your wife and your mother is a fighter indeed. I hope things get better for you, man. I try to not use the word loss. I know that's something that everyone says. I like to say that they passed away, and I'll tell you the reasons why. Loss means that you've completely lost something. I actually don't think we completely lost them. I think the spirit lives on. I do. And there's times where I feel them. I feel their presence, and I feel them here. I feel them with us. So that's why I don't like to say loss. I know it is a loss. It is. It is. It is an earthly loss while you're here on earth. It's a loss. But the spirit lives on. And one day, hopefully, you'll see them again. If you believe, if you have that faith. All right, let's get rid of this guy here. As I explained to people, I don't want people to send me money. I am a piano player. Okay, I play the piano. I'm going to be doing it soon. Right now, I'm talking. And I do a thing, it's called the thank you song. So what it is that if you do a Cash App or a Super Chat, I play you a beautiful song on the piano. And it's called the thank you song. It's for people that have a good heart, that's all. You say to yourself, it's Mother's Day. This poor family, my children are only 11 and 14 years old. So if he's 11, my son's 14, Michael, their mom passed away, their grandmother passed away. This is a very hard time in our lives. So maybe someone has a good heart. They say, you know what? Let's get rid of this guy. Hey, what's up there? 10 mil socket. How you doing, brother? Thank you, Kim. Not a Kiwi. What's up? Thank you, editor Adept. Let's get rid of this guy. God bless. Ain't shit. I can't even say this guy's name, but God bless. What's up there, Andrew? What's up from Australia in the house? All right, I'm going to do a song right now, just really quick to give you an example of me playing the piano. This is an original song I wrote. It's called Acceptance is the Hardest Thing. Okay, I'll show you. And then if anybody likes it, they could consider doing an entertainment tip, a Cash App, a Super Chat, preferably Cash App if you have Cash App. But here, I'll show you. There's a song I wrote called Acceptance is the Hardest Thing. Acceptance is the hardest thing. Like I said, if anybody out there has a good heart and would like to do a small entertainment tip, you could do so by way of a Cash App. My Cash App is pinned at the bottom of this chat under Kim Benjamin. If you just click on the Kim Benjamin comment, I pinned it. It's the $ Richard Lavoy. That is the $ capital RICHARD LEVOI. This is a benefit. It's really for my children. People don't understand. We had the most hardest year of our life. My wife, Jennifer, passed away after a 10-year battle fighting the good fight with cancer. 2 weeks later, my beautiful mother, Josephine, passed away. Today's Mother's Day. I'm devastated today, and I'm just trying to keep my mind busy, if you want to know the truth. My wife was a champion. God bless her. She fought 10 years. But you have to understand, at the end of the day, I'm a single dad now. I'm alone. I got 2 kids, and this is not the life that I chose. And I love my wife and I love my mom, and I'm not saying it's no one's fault. It's just sometimes life hits you like a thunderbolt, man. And I believe they're in paradise. Okay, like I said to my wife, I was talking to her spirit. I really was. I talked to her, and I'm like, Jennifer, I know you're in paradise. I know you're with your beautiful mother, Linda, and your grandma, Rose, and my mother's with her beautiful mother, my grandmother, Anna, and she's with her father, my grandpa, Joe. And I know she is. But the thing is, I'm suffering on earth. I'm suffering, okay, because I'm alone. You have to understand, my wife and my mom was my entire life. Well, yes, I have my kids, but we were a family. And, it's just that, we were in it together. My wife was my partner. She was the mother of our children. You know, she is. She always will be the mother of our children. But I'm just saying we were partners in life. We did this together. It was us against the world together. Now it's just me against the world. Yes, it's me and my kids, but my kids are fully dependent on me. I love them and I'm there for them 100%. I'm giving my kids a very happy life. I'm there for them. But that's why I do my music. I use my music as an ability to hopefully raise some money because we got hit hard. When my wife and mom passed away, we lost our entire household income. People don't understand. This is an accident. This wasn't my fault. We had a household income of $7,000 a month, which is gone because I was my wife's caretaker. My mother was contributing $7,000 a month. Now I have to make it up. So that's why I do my music, and I hope that people will find it in their heart to give a small entertainment tip. You know, either hopefully Cash App would work. If you don't have Cash App, Super Chats. But here, I'll do something else for you. This is called Brooklyn Funk. All of this music, by the way, is original music that I wrote. Yours truly, Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. This is called Brooklyn Funk. I was raised by my mom in Brooklyn, New York, and I met my wife in Brooklyn, New York. Let me just fix the keyboard. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. A little technical thing here. It's a little Brooklyn funk there for you. Thank you, Jay. That's a song called Brooklyn Funk. No, I wrote that song, but I do a little solo at the end. So that's the improvisation. Brooklyn Funk. Thank you, Brooklyn Funk. Anybody who would like to do a very small entertainment tip for the piano player, that's what you do. If you're at a piano bar, right, you throw the piano player a tip. You could do so by way of my Cash App. I got to record it. Unfortunately, I just do original songs. The real Bando Kev, I don't do any covers here, or just originals. Um, because then YouTube, the live stream will not be eligible for monetization due to copyright issues. If you look at my short videos, I do a lot of covers, especially Billy Joel, Elton John, Billy Joel, just to name a few. So, but if anybody would like to do a small Cash App, if you see the comment Kim Benjamin below, it's pinned. The comment is pinned. It's below in his chat. If you click on Kim Benjamin, you'll see my Cash App is the $ Richard Lavoie. That's the $ capital RICHARD capital LEV as in Victor OI. Now you might say, well, why am I sending a Cash App? So we're going to go over it. The first reason is, do you have a heart? This has been the hardest year of my life and me and my children. Sophia, who's 11, Michael, who's 14, my wife, Jennifer, their mom passed away. 2 weeks later, my beautiful mother passed away. We had the most hardest year of our lives. Today's Mother's Day. And those were two mothers. My wife is the mother of our two beautiful children, Michael and Sophia. My mother is my mom. My mother is my mom. So today is a very tough day for us. So you might just have the heart say, you know what, I'd like to help a family in need. Second thing is you like the music. If you enjoy the music, that's kind of like a very nice thing to do is tip the piano player, right? Piano player plays music for you, you enjoy it, you throw a couple of bucks in their tip jar. Well, my tip jar is my Cash App. That is my tip jar, which is the $ Richard Lavoie. Again, if you go to the bottom of the chat, you'll see the comment Kim Benjamin. If you click on that, you'll see the Cash App right there. That comment is pinned. Is the $ Richard Lavoie, $ capital RICHARD capital L as Larry EVOI. Now, I started a business, Jay. It's going to take some time to establish, but I have a business on the side, and plus I do YouTube. But like I said, if you don't have Cash App, you could always do a super chat. The only reason why I prefer Cash App over super chats, Cash App is something you get instantly, and there's very, very little fees. Super chats is something you have to wait sometimes up to a month and a half for, and there's large fees. It's like 30% fees. So that's why at the end of the day, Cash App to me is the more preferred method if you'd like to support me and my family. So, but with that said, hopefully I can get some support here. If I can't get support, I don't typically do long live streams anymore. I'll cut it short and I'll come back. As of right now, it doesn't look like I'm getting any support, unfortunately. 1 second. So I'm going to cut this live stream short, but I will be back in a little bit. I've noticed that when I restart the live stream, sometimes I'll get support. So I have to do it that way. It's just, it makes more sense. But God bless you. God bless your families. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's a very, very sad day for us. But, I still wish everyone the best. God bless you. God bless your families. I wish all of you the best of everything. And God bless your moms. Happy, Mother's Day to everybody. I will be back.